Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John, and today we're going to review the legal theories that TikTok is using to overturn the so-called TikTok ban that Congress recently passed. Let's get into it. Today we have an article here in the Wall Street Journal from Jacob Gershman. TikTok filed a federal lawsuit Tuesday challenging the constitutionality of a new law that requires a sale or ban of the popular social media app, setting up a court showdown over national security and free speech in the age of global information wars. The suit, filed directly with a federal appeals court in Washington, D.C., seeks a court order preventing the U.S. from enforcing the bipartisan law signed by President Biden last month. The measure bans TikTok in the U.S. unless its parent company, Beijing-based ByteDance, divests itself of the platform by mid-January. ByteDance has said it can't and won't sell its U.S. operations by the deadline, leaving litigation as its best hope to maintain its U.S. market. The lawsuit accuses the government of trampling TikTok's First Amendment rights, as well as the free speech rights of millions of Americans under the banner of national security. So the first claim here is up for debate. ByteDance can't and won't sell its U.S. operations by the deadline. Again, it's currently May. The deadline is in January. It does make it challenging in that they are required to transition support away from China. So that does complicate. I think they do have a valid point that you'd have to train new people to support the platform. However, there's a lot of time. I think this could be done. I don't know that the courts are really. The courts aren't really in a good position to judge this. They're not technically savvy generally, so it'll be tough to know if they can accurately judge this. But I don't know that that's going to be very compelling. The next claim is that TikTok's First Amendment rights are being trampled. That's interesting. I think you could argue that the owner is ByteDance, which the ownership is very murky. It's a private company, and ByteDance has made statements about who owns the company and what percentage they have, but nobody can verify that. So it's very murky. But I think the question that the courts will look at: do foreign corporations have First Amendment rights? And after just a cursory Google search, it seems like they do not. I found a couple of links that say that foreign corporations do not have First Amendment rights. So I don't know that that's really going to work. They say TikTok's First Amendment rights. I don't know that those exist. So again, I think that's tough. I'll continue on. There is no question the act will force a shutdown of TikTok by January 19th, 2025. The lawsuit states silencing the 170 million Americans who use the platform to communicate in ways that cannot be replicated elsewhere. I guess they've never heard of YouTube Shorts or Instagram Stories. There are some differences between those products, obviously, but I don't know that that's going to be that compelling an argument. And then down here, there's some back and forth with some experts, but I thought this was interesting. It's going to turn on whether the national security argument put forward by the government is strong enough, said Alan Rosenstein, a University of Minnesota constitutional law professor. At the end of the day, that's what this comes down to. So national security versus the free speech rights of a foreign adversary-owned platform. That doesn't seem all that compelling to me. I'm not a lawyer. I don't play one on TV either, but I don't think TikTok's got a real strong case here. I guess we'll see. And then finally, kind of an aside to the legal arguments, I did see that TikTok created a video with its actual customers, advertisers, not you, the user, the advertiser. And it's a bunch of advertising execs from large companies making the case that TikTok is great, it has high engagement. These people do not care that TikTok is owned and controlled by a foreign adversarial government. They don't care how awful the platform is for some users, the young people, and they don't care what it's doing to this country. No, just want to make a buck. Let me sell this. I find it truly despicable. These people do not care about anything other than their own money. So that's all I got for today. Please, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.